What if I told you the richest family in the Philippines controls your shopping, your banking, and even the land under your feet, and most people don't even notice it? You see their malls, you use their banks, you buy their food, but you probably don't realize how deep their power really goes. This family did not start rich. They did not inherit oil or gold. They started with almost nothing. And today, their empire touches millions of lives every single day. In this video, you're about to discover how one immigrant built the biggest business empire in the Philippines, the simple strategy that made this family richer than entire industries, and the hidden reason their wealth keeps growing even during economic crises. Once you hear this, you will never look at malls the same way again. The story begins with a man named Henry Sy. He arrived in the Philippines as a poor immigrant. During World War II, his family lost almost everything they had. Their business was destroyed. Their future looked uncertain. Most people would have given up. Henry Sy didn't. He noticed something very simple but very powerful. No matter how bad life becomes, people still need basic things: shoes, clothes, food, everyday products. So he opened a small shoe store. That small store was called SM. Instead of selling luxury products, he sold affordable items for regular people. Instead of high prices, he focused on high volume. And slowly, that small shoe store started to grow. But here's the part most people don't know. SM did not become rich by selling products. SM became rich by owning everything. They owned the land. They owned the buildings. They owned the malls. Every store inside an SM mall pays rent. Every restaurant pays rent. Even the biggest brands pay rent. If one store fails, another one replaces it. The rent never stops. Over time, SM malls became the center of cities. People shop there. People eat there. People work there. People spend their weekends there. SM did not just build malls, they built control over foot traffic. And when you control where people go, you control where money flows. But the family didn't stop there. They expanded into real estate. They built condominiums next to malls. They built offices next to malls. They built hotels next to malls. Then they expanded into banking. They created one of the biggest banks in the Philippines, BDO. Now think about this. You live in an SM condo. You work in an SM office. You shop in an SM mall. You bank with BDO. That's not an accident. That's a system. And here's the smartest part. This system works in good times and bad times. When the economy is strong, people spend more money. When the economy is weak, people still need groceries, still need banks, and still need affordable products. Either way, the family wins. Here's the most shocking truth of all. The Sy family doesn't chase trends. They build infrastructure. Trends disappear. Infrastructure stays. They don't depend on one business. They don't depend on one product. They depend on human behavior. People will always shop. People will always eat. People will always borrow money. People will always live in cities. And their empire is positioned at the center of all of it. Even if you try to avoid them, chances are you still interact with their system in some way. That is real power. Not loud, not flashy, but everywhere. Henry Sy is no longer alive, but the empire did not slow down. The next generation took over, and the system keeps growing. They didn't just build wealth. They built a machine that can last for generations. And that's why the richest family in the Philippines isn't just rich. They are untouchable. So the next time you walk into a mall or swipe your bank card, remember this. You are not just shopping. You are stepping inside one of the most powerful business empires in Southeast Asia.